What's going on, guys? It is the Archaic Eagle here today, and we're playing some more Pokemon Fire Red. Now, hopefully this stream goes a lot better than the last stream did. It was plagued with nothing but technical issues. It was a hot mess, and I'm so sorry about that. But it seems that I've fixed whatever technical issues I've been having. I've actually moved my setup a little bit closer to my router, so hopefully that should keep everything from dropping. So today's plan is this. We've just made it out of Rock Tunnel. This is the team as it looks right now. Needs a little TLC, but nothing too bad. Today's plan is to get out of this little area here, go on to Lavender Town, get healed up, and then we're going to head to Celadon City and go ahead and get that taken care of. Now, I don't want to deal with any of them right now. That's just going to be a hot mess, so we're just going to skip over that. Hopefully I can avoid this guy. Nope. That's single-handedly the creepiest sentence I've ever seen in this game. He's like, "Hey kid, you want to see my Pokemon?" No, I really don't, but, you know, thanks for the offer. So, that's a complete type mismatch. The ultimate plan for today is just, you know, try and get the story back on track. The whole stream last time was played with so many issues, I wasn't really able to get where I wanted to go. I actually wanted to done be in Celadon, so I'm actually kind of running a little bit behind. So what we're doing is we're just gonna try and speed through it, get back to Celadon, try and get everything back on track. I wanted to try and get this done roughly an episode per badge, so that way it would be 8 episodes for the actual main story, and then maybe an episode or 2 to do Victory Road, and then actually take on the Elite Four and the Champion. But running a little bit behind, so we're gonna see if we can get through this pretty quick. Alright, so he's rocking Slowpoke. Nothing there I'm really too concerned about. As long as he doesn't use Confusion, which he used Growl, so that's good. There we go, and that, as they say, is that was pretty quick, didn't take too much time. So we are gonna fly on down to Lavender Town. Not particularly creepy now when I'm an adult, but when you're young, the music, the atmosphere, it's really creepy. And the fact that on the Game Boy Color, the whole town is just this dark lavender color. Like, it looks really freaky. It really, you know, it's spooky if you're like 8 or 9 years old, and, you know, it does its job very well. So we're just gonna take a quick run over here to the mart, get some supplies, you know, simple things. The simple, boring things that you have to do when you're doing a playthrough. That's what I'm looking at. Good there. Now I can actually buy revives, so I'm just going to go ahead and load up on those. And I'm good on everything else, so we're just gonna take off this way. See if I can avoid her. Now, it sucks because if you avoid her, you'll wind up having to fight him, but if you avoid him, you'll have to fight her. I would rather fight her because she's going to use normal types. The lasses typically always use, like, normal types or the occasional grass types. So nothing there that's too concerning. Nothing there that really worries me too much. So, just gonna follow me, which works better in double battles than single battles. Follow me basically redirects the focus of an attack to whichever Pokemon used follow me before it. So, not particularly useful in single battles because it's one-on-one. And you get a little bit further in the game, and you'll stop seeing just goofy little things like that, and there'll actually be some competitiveness to it. So we're just gonna bypass him for now. If I need to do any grinding, I'll come back and excuse me. If I have to do any grinding, I'll come back and, you know, fight against them, but I'm not really looking to have to do any grinding. Meowth, don't want that. I have another much better normal type implant in place for that. And the reason I went through all that was so I could avoid the big, just the big pile of trainers that are on the actual route. So we're gonna go through here. That's quite enough of that. Now, there's two things I want to do before I actually go doing anything with the gym. And that is to get the Eevee from the guy who lives at the top of the Celadon Tower. And to get the tea from the old lady on the first floor. Nope. And then I also want to make a stop actually inside the department store and get the Thunderstone. And then the team will be mostly set. And then we can go ahead and do the main thing that we're here to do, which is to take on Erica and then take care of the Team Rocket event inside the game corner. So if you go back around to the front door, go talk to this nice old lady downstairs, she'll give you tea, which you can give to the guards in the guard shacks. And it'll help you get to Saffron City, and it'll also let you go back to Cerulean City without having to go back through Rock Tunnel. Dun, 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 dun. Look at the consumerism. Here we go, 4th floor. Buy. I want a Thunderstone. And I think I have some things I can sell to get that. I have Stardust. I think I still have the Nugget from the Nugget Bridge. Nope, I done sold that. I can get rid of Attract. That'll give me 1,500. And nothing else really I can get rid of. But I want to go ahead and get that Thunderstone. That's what I'm here for. Now, we're going to go ahead and evolve Eevee. There's really no sense in holding on to it any further. So let's get us a Jolteon and get Pikachu off the team. Hate to ditch it, but it's just not that good. Hey, looks like Divide has joined the stream. What's going on? So you said it's coming through laggy on your side? It's odd. I'm looking over at OBS right now. Right now it's not showing I'm dropping any frames, so I don't know why it would be coming in laggy on your side. I hate to hear that. I'm trying to keep it from lagging as much as possible. That was the big problem I had last time, but you know, welcome to the stream. Thanks for dropping by. Alright, so we've... Huh, that's odd. I know for whatever reason I'd been having some issues the last little bit on my side with my internet connection, and it was driving me insane. So I've actually had to move my entire setup out and over to a different room so I could get a little bit closer to the signal. But I think we've took care of everything we need to here. Let's go take care of Erica. I am doing well. Thanks for asking, man. Thanks for asking. Hey, this gym is great. It's full of women. That was always one of the funniest Easter eggs, and yet one of the creepiest little things that you could find in the game. they actually took it out when they done Heart Gold Soul Silver. They replaced it with him saying, "Wow, this gym is great. It's full of strong trainers." Ooh, I know I forgot to do something. It's not gonna do much here, but I'm gonna teach Jolteon Shockwave. That way it'll actually have a electric type move. We're gonna get rid of helping. Oh, well, I guess we're getting rid of Sand Attack. Ding! There we go. Jolteon, no Shockwave. Still not going to do me any good right now, but it's worth it. Only real ladies. Well, I'll have you know I am the realest real lady that you'll ever see. So, what you got to say about that, huh? Alright. Gonna need Dorkfish to clear a path here. Let the real team members take care of everything. Friggin' hate Sleep Powder. So I should have another Awakening chilling out in here. At least I thought I did. Guess I didn't. Okay, wasn't expecting a critical hit from Acid. I'm looking at streaming about an hour or so today. Excuse me. If I can squeeze in a little bit more time, I definitely will. But I had a bit of a time actually getting my setup moved, so I just wanted to kind of get a good stream going where it's actually where everything's actually working the way it's supposed to. It's not lagging. I'm not dropping any frames. Moving seems to have helped a bunch. I haven't dropped a single frame since I've started, but I'm looking at about an hour or so, give or take. It just depends, because I have some things I have to do around the house today. Some things I've just been kind of sitting around, and if I can go past an hour, I would love to. I might even stream again later tonight. Like I'm really feeling streaming today. So I'm gonna probably stream till about 6 Eastern or a little bit after, and then I might come back on about we'll say maybe about 9 and stream till about 10. There he is, Magikarp. Don't worry, you will be a strong, powerful Gyarados hopefully soon, possibly by the end of this video. I don't know. Oh, again with the sleep powder. With the sleep powder and the knocking me out and all that horrible stuff. Alright, see if Aerial Ace will... See if Aerial Ace can actually hit. Alright, try that again. Aerial Ace doesn't look like this is gonna work, and he has me in a wrap, and oh, man, too little, too late. That's all right. That's what I went and got the revives for. Now I might luck out here and get Charizard before I get back to Lavender Town. It's looking like that may happen. I don't know yet, but we'll see. Let's see, we're just gonna bring Pidgeotto back to the land of the living, because Pidgeotto is gonna be the sort of the linchpin of this whole thing. Like I don't want, it'd be awesome if I could get Charizard, but I don't want to overuse Charmeleon, just because that's a problem I've had to fight with basically the entire stream, is trying to keep my team balanced. You can see it pretty well drops off. It goes from 28 to 25 to 22 to 21 to 15, and it's just so all over the place. It's a mess. Sweet Scent, not too worried. Beauty Bridget. Hey, no problem, man. You do you. If I'm not, like I said, if I'm not on when you get back, I'll probably be on around 8 or 9-ish Eastern. You know, just, you do you, come back. If I'm on, feel free to drop back in. I know how it is. I was actually helping an in-law work on a building today, and that's another reason I got such a late start. Was I was out helping them put up some plywood on the walls, and I didn't get in until a little bit later. So by the time I got everything done and got set up, I didn't get started till about 5. Oh, but I ain't afraid of this rap nonsense. No, 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 not at all. $16. It's got 4 more levels to go. It'd be so awesome if I could hurry up and get Magikarp evolved so it can actually do something for me. Ha! 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 You thought you was gonna put me to sleep this time, huh? You thought wrong. You thought wrong, Missy. Bridget's gonna use Bellsprout. I ain't afraid of no Bellsprout. Stunt Spore. Don't like it. Drops the speed, makes it hard for me to get a hit in. I just don't like it. And down goes Bellsprout. We are getting close. Getting close. And normally I wouldn't waste all my time on the gym trainers, but I did skip all the ones on the route coming in, so I want to... Let's have a berry that can fix this paralysis thing. Nope. So we're going to have to, before we take on Erica, we're going to have to go heal up. But normally I wouldn't even waste time with the gym trainers. But I did skip a grinding opportunity, several of them actually. So I just kind of want to take advantage of these while they're here. They're super easy. They're only taking about a minute or 2 minutes a pop. Nothing really intense. Ah, this ain't the first generation. You can't stack statuses on me. Think you're slick. Okay, that might be a problem. Let's see. Super Potion. Get Pidgeotto healed up here. Really? Of course. Of course. Tamiya is gonna use Bellsprout. I'm gonna use Magikarp. Seriously, again, with the sleep powder and the putting me to sleep and slowing everything down. That didn't last long. No! Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Alright, let's heal up again. And super potion, because why not? Alright. 4 more trainers to go after this one. Well, 3 after this one. And then we get Erica. I'm not too afraid of Erica. Alright. This is what I needed. A good experience opportunity. Seriously, again with sleep powder. Getting real tired of your sleep powder game. Aerial Ace. Why not? And she's just going to waste her time with Vine Whip. Level 17. Hit it. Ivysaur. Heck yeah. That's what I want to see. Alright, we're just going to jump straight to Charmeleon. Not gonna... Not... Oh, for heaven's sake. It's getting real old, game. Getting really old, game. There we go. Wakey, wakey. I ain't afraid of Razor Leaf. That's not going to do anything to me. And down they go. You're an eye-opener. You better bet. Been doing this since before you was a thought. There we go. You better not underestimate the nice ladies here. Well, the nice ladies are the ones who keep tricking me into these battles, so... I don't have a high opinion of them right now. Stun Spore, go figure. And of course I'd be paralyzed. Mary is going to use Oddish. Take Oddish any day of the week. Alright, let's hit her with another aerial ace. And I should actually be able to do that just one more time. We're hit with quick attack and we'll be done. Now, of course, quick attack, and down they go. Cool. Trainer Mary's gonna go with Weeping Bell. No. Why did I do that? Sorry, Dorkfish. Trying to keep you going. Alright. We're going to have to revive him because I really need the experience. Because it's going to make doing the rocket event a whole lot easier. Down goes Weeping Bell like it's absolutely nothing, because it ain't nothing. Gloom. Gloom isn't going to be a problem. Like, this team is... The team I have right now is nearly perfect for this kind of gym. Wasn't the best team for dealing with Misty. I would have killed to have had Jolteon by that point, but better late than never. Jolteon will come in real handy when we get to the Elite Four and have to take on Lorelei. Hit with another Ember, and that should just about do it. Hopefully. If the game ever lets me. There we go. I'm going to use Ivysaur. That just came right out of nowhere. And if I wasn't so worried about trying to get Magikarp leveled up, I would already be taking on Erica, but kind of want to get Magikarp into Gyarados so that way I can actually have something to take on Giovanni when we get into the game corner here in just a little bit. Alright, hopefully I can get another Ember in here, and that'll take care of Ivysaur, and hopefully leave me pretty close to getting Gyarados. Oh, beaten. Yeah. Yeah. Are you surprised? Alright. Now we're going to run on to the Pokemon Center. Get healed up. bum bum ba da bum. Thank you for waiting. We restored your Pokemon to full health. We hope to see you again. Alright, now we're gonna run back. Two more trainers. Just two more trainers. They're not... And they should both be pretty easy to take care of. And then we can get Erica. And then after that, it should be pretty smooth sailing to get through the game corner. And then, as far as this episode, that might wrap us up for now. I'm wanting to kind of split this one up a bit today. I have some things to do, but I'm feeling it. I'm in a really, really big streaming mood, so so you're probably going to get another shot of Pokemon tonight. You'll get a twofer. Lori sent out Execute. Nothing I'm too worried about there. Execute's nothing that powerful yet. And when it evolves into Executor, then it can do some damage because it can learn moves like Psychic and Confusion and Hypnosis, which it already knows. And here I was worried that it was going to know Barrage. Yeah, this one's got my number. Come on, let me wake up, let me wake up, let me wake up, let me wake up. Please, 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 please. You're not going to be that kind. Of course not. And this Execute has basically called my number. Of course. Alright, so guess we'll go Charmeleon and then just heal Pidgeotto up afterwards. Luckily, Reflect doesn't affect Ember or other moves like that, so doing pretty good there. I have that going for me, which is nice. Alright, let's do a quick heal up here. And we're gonna hit with the Super Potion. Oh, hey, we don't like bug or fire type Pokemon in here. Well, you're gonna have a very bad time. I just want to let you know ahead of time. Because I got a Charmeleon. I'm so sick of Sleep Powder. I hope I never run into Sleep Powder again as long as I live. Please let me wake up. I don't want to spend 10 minutes dealing with this. Thank you. Thank you, RN Jesus, for hearing me and giving me some luck here. And I say RN Jesus because all these are based, like, things like whether you wake up or whether you don't when you have a status effect. It's all based on random number systems. Basically, there's a formula, and then it'll calculate a number, and if it's between a certain value and a certain value, you'll stay paralyzed. But if you're between another value and another value, you'll wake up, or you'll paralyze. What am I talking about? Sleep. You'll stay asleep if the number's between a certain value and a certain value. And then if it falls between another set of values, you'll wake up and you'll be fine. What sucks is I'm gonna have to go all the way back out and heal. Please stop with Sweet Scent. Finally, there we go. Used Ember, knock it out. Level 19, one more level. Alright, now we're going to have to run out, heal up. And then we can finally take on Erica. Alright, we're going to run. Heal up real quick. And then we are going to deal with the game corner, which shouldn't take too long. And then we will pretty well be done with everything we need to get done for this episode. And then, like I said, I'll be hopping back in later tonight, hopefully to stream for a little bit longer. I'm looking at between like 8 and 9 potentially, or between 9 and 10. And I'm also going to be doing some recording a little bit later than that for another video. It's most likely going to be a Happy Wheels video because I haven't played Happy Wheels in a while, and it's just a lot of fun. It's a stupid, goofy game I can sit and just be an idiot with and have a lot of fun. So I'm going to record a Happy Wheels video. I've been getting the things I need to do. Hopefully get a Fallout 76, review thoughts type video out. That should be coming in pretty soon. I've just been trying to get my feet wet again with it. Trying to get a pattern and a sort of a schedule as far as uploading and everything. I live and die by schedules because if I don't, I'll just be all over the place. Victory Bell. I was not expecting to see that absolute unit of a plant already. Not Giga Drain. Please don't take too much. Please don't take too much. There we go. Not too afraid of Giga Drain then, if that's all it's gonna do, because I'm much better. But it knows Stun Spore, of course. Oh, me and my fat fingers. I didn't mean to choose Metal Claw. I need Ember. Alright, I'm gonna need Charmeleon. I'm gonna need you to look at me here, and please hit an Ember. Please, I will love you forever. Yes! There we go. Alright, one down. 592 from that. He's going to use Tangela. I'm not even that worried about Tangela. Victory Bell is the absolute unit that worried me the most. Now, Tangela should know some of the powder moves, Poison Powder, Sleep Powder, I believe. It's also going to know Giga Drain, obviously, because that's the move you get from Erica. But I'm not afraid of that. It's not really that good of a grass type anyway. Ingrain is just a more annoying version, is a less annoying version, rather, of Leech Seed, because it'll continue to gain health every turn. But it doesn't take it from you, it just gains it just by having used Ingrain. And hopefully that should be enough to keep her from using a potion. It is. Down she goes. Oh man. Erica is going to use Vileplume. I'm actually a little terrified of that, honestly, because Vileplume is Vileplume is. If you had to choose between Victory Bell and Vileplume, I would go with Vileplume being the best grass type at this point. Like if you can get a Vileplume at this point in the game, you're pretty well set. It's a stage 2 Pokemon. It's at its maximum, stat distribution, or at least it's reached its final level. So that's no fun to run into when you're this early in the game. Not too afraid of Sleep Powder. I should have a antidote. I'm basically just kind of throwing Jolteon to the wolves to help me get the rest of the team healed up here. Alright, Jolteon is down, but that's exactly the way I wanted it. Pidgeotto. At this point, I'm just going to use Pidgeotto to soften it up, because I don't want to take the chance of Ember not doing the amount of damage I want it to. But at this point, I can take a hit from Acid, go down, bring out Charmeleon, hit it with Ember once, and that'll pretty much seal the deal. If Ember will hit, that's the pain of it. And thank you. Finally, some good luck. Magikarp grew to level 20, so there's my Gyarados. Charmeleon grew to level 30, so it is 6 levels from being Charizard. I must confer onto you the Rainbow Badge. Thank you. $500 well spent right there. Congratulations, your Magikarp evolved into a Gyarados and is going to learn Bite. If I remember, in the older generations, it would learn Thrash first. It actually wouldn't learn Bite, it would learn Thrash, so it would know Splash, Tackle, and Thrash. Thrash is completely garbage as a move. If you're ever playing the games and you get something that knows Thrash, you know which move you're going to want to get rid of first. It's absolutely horrible as a move. Don't recommend it. There we go. Gyarados learned Water Pulse. Now Gyarados can stand on its own 2 feet. We're going to take care of the game corner real quick, and then that will pretty well do us for now. And with any luck, if my boring adult responsibilities don't cut back in the way, I should be able to get about another hour stream in later this evening, and we will be right back on track with the story. So we're just gonna pop Mankey up here in the front, because if I remember, the dude in the game corner leads off with and only has a Raticate. Dude, if you're trying to be inconspicuous, you're doing a terrible job at it. It's like, I'm guarding this poster, back off. Scary Face. Well, I'm already slower, obviously, so Scary Face don't scare me. There we go. Brick Break. Very good investment. Brick Break is an awesome move. Is going to use Zubat. That will be Jolteon's time to shine finally. So we're just going to hit you with a quick Shockwave. And that is all she wrote. Now this should be pretty quick because it's very possible to do this and only have to do a few battles. Especially if you know how to go around the warp pads, the spinny pads. From right. I don't even need to worry there. I just need to go downstairs. Should be a grunt. But I'm not too afraid of the grunt. The only reason you even need to do this is, oh, for heaven's sake. The only reason you even need to do this is to get the Sylph Scope, so that way you can actually go back to the Pokemon Tower in Lavender Town and take care of that. So we're just going to hit you with a Shockwave. Pretty simple stuff. Coughing. This will be a perfect time for Gyarados to stand on its own 2 feet and get a little bit of experience that way. Now Gyarados will need to use Water Pulse. Get that same type bonus. Hit it with Water Pulse again, and that's all she wrote. Gonna use Grimer. I'm gonna stick with Gyarados. Harden, which would be good for you if you were using, if I was using Bite, but I'm using Water Pulse, so Harden doesn't really do anything. Harden and Reflect don't do anything against moves like Ember or Water Pulse or anything like that. And Brick Break, one of the side effects of it, one of the side abilities of it, is that it actually breaks through the moves Barrier and Reflect, or rather Reflect and Light Screen. It's going to use Raticate. Let Mankey get some experience. But yeah, but the thing is that nobody really, even the NPCs, don't hardly use Light Screen or Reflect enough for that part of Brick Break's ability to even be useful. Everything else, though, everything else about it, though, is great. So we're gonna take off across these pads here. And then there's a couple of goodies here. A Moonstone, which I think I already have one. There should be a X Speed, which I don't need, but I can definitely sell. And we're going to come down. And then, there we go. Moving on, upstairs. Don't have to take on that grunt, but I have to take on this one to get the key card for the elevator. Let's send out Grimer. Go with Mankey, which is a very stupid choice, so we're going to fix that real quick. Because fighting types do nothing against poison types. And Mankey is too much of a glass cannon to really be useful anyway in any situation, unless it's near guaranteed that he would be able to do damage. Oh, for heaven's sake. That's the only good move that he has besides Bite. Aha, not disabled anymore. Because disable only works for 2 to 5 turns. So if they use it, it'll either work. It'll either go between 2 turns to a full 5 turns, which 5 turns is annoying, especially if it's like with Gyarados, who only has one really decent move right now. 2 turns isn't really anything too much to worry about. I'm gonna go Pidgeotto, who will use Aerial Ace. Now the fun thing with Aerial Ace is that Aerial Ace never misses. Like Aerial Ace is good because it's a move that will never miss, no matter how many times your opponent uses Mud Slap or Sand Attack or anything to lower your accuracy. There we go. Level 23. It's going to use Coughing. I'm just going to speed this along and use Charmeleon. Just because Charmeleon can hit a lot harder than anything else I have. Which again I owe to overtraining it and just not making my team balance. I can't do it. Please be the one that drops the key card. Nope. Dadgummit, this isn't even the right floor. Hyper Potion. At least I got that. We're just gonna... Because I made a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Okay, so... Like I said, the biggest thing about this is that getting through here is tied to whether you know what you're doing as far as these pads, which obviously I don't. Like, I just need to... Stop doing that. I just need to get back to Taunt. That's a completely useless move. I just need to get back over here and actually go even further downstairs. And there should be more warp pads or spinning pads. Take this one. Now to get where we need to go, we just need to hit this one. Stop meddling in Team Rocket's affairs or else. Ooh, I'm so afraid. Use Main Key. This is a good case where victory is almost guaranteed using Main Key. So that's who I'm going to use. I was going to use Drowsy. Don't really have a pure counter for that. Only because Dark types didn't exist in Generation 1, so there's nothing in the this one, the Generation 3 remake, that has Dark as its primary type. Plus, there's only a handful of ones that'll learn Bite. Naturally, one of them being Gyarados, but Gyarados is knocked out, and I'm an idiot who forgot to heal it up before we got into this battle. So, now I'm confused and I'm asleep. Which is just lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. Hopefully I will wake up soon. Stop trying to disable me. Please wake up. Please don't be confused. Oh, you're still confused. Please, 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 please. Yes. There we go. Drowsy down. So there should be one more. Should be Eradicate. I'm gonna take a gamble here, because like I said, you know, I only like to use Mankey against trainers if it's a situation where I'm guaranteed to get a knockout, which I was there luckily. Mankey has like two more levels, and then it will evolve into Max Ether until it evolves into Primeape. At which point it's actually going to be useful again. I have 3 revives, so I don't want to put myself in a situation where I have to use any more of those than I have to. Alright, so there's a lot more balance to the team now that I got Gyarados. Still need to work on that a little bit. What do we got over here? Snatch, also a useless move. Who has the lift key? Couldn't be you, could it? Coughing. We're just gonna not take the chance. Tackle. Just gonna hit it with Ember. 1 or 2 Embers will take care of this. And it would use self-destruct. Of course it would. Zubat. I have a really easy fix for that. And Jolteon is going to do this with 1 hit. Hopefully. Please. I beg of you. There it goes. So Jolteon comes in to save the day. Oh no, I dropped the lift key. Ha, I knew you had it, you dork. Alright. Enough of this nonsense. We're going to get back upstairs, get on the elevator, go take on Giovanni. Rare Candy. Let's just go ahead and use that on Primeape. See if we can speed him along, or Mankey, see if we can speed him along to Primeape. Okay, so he actually has, I believe, 1 more level to go. I'm not even going to mess with that. Just going to get on the elevator. Instead of the whole Shinji, I need you to get in the damn robot, it's going to be Archaic, I need you to get in the damn elevator. Which is what we are doing right now. We need to go to basement 4. If I remember, should be... There we go. Tweedledee and Tweedledork here are guarding the entrance to the Fearless Leader's hideout. Hey, I know you. You ruined their plans at Mount Moon. Well, yeah, because you guys are useless. I mean, if I was a criminal enterprise and a 10-year-old came through with his pets and absolutely rained fire on our little operation, I would maybe consider going into a different, maybe doing something different with my life. Maybe the whole life of crime isn't where you need to exhaust yourself. I mean, if you tried underwater basket weaving, oh, good heavens, Sand Slash. Always thought Sandshrew and Sand Slash were really awesome. They had really cool designs. Never really understood what they were supposed to be, or especially not Sand Slash. And then I found out that it's based off of a pangolin. And it's a really good representation of one too. It looks pretty darn close without it just literally being a drawing of a pangolin. So I always thought that was cool. When I was younger, I spent a lot of time trying to figure out some of the designs of of the different Pokemon that you run into. I mean, some are obvious. I mean, it's obvious that, like, Mankey's based off of a monkey. Obviously, Pidgeotto's based off of some form of, like, bird or pheasant. Charmeleon's obviously based off of, like, a lizard or a chameleon. But some I was just always kind of confused about, like Jolteon, Sandslash. You know, just. But I've never been one to get into the whole, oh, well, this generation's better because it has better designs. Because every generation has cool designs, and every generation has absolutely garbage designs that I never really understood why they were, but I just accepted it. Alright. Should have an Ether here. One move by 10 points. I want to use that on Water Pulse. Alright. Ekans. Again. Now, I can't quite remember what he's going to lead off with in Giovanni. I'm not really too worried about this guy, but I can't really remember what Giovanni leads off with here. I want to say that he leads off with Rhyhorn, then uses Kangaskhan, then uses Nidoqueen, I think. So if that's the case, I'm going to probably go with Mankey, and then Gyarados. Sandshrew. Not too much to worry about here. Just as long as they don't have the same team and he also has a Sandslash. Yeah, that'd just be annoying and lazy. Oh, that's even worse. He has Arbok, which we're just going to solve real quick by using Charmeleon. Alright. Hopefully it should only take an Ember or 2 or 3 or 10. Apparently. Glare. Freaking hate that move. Of course, it doesn't matter. I can literally probably go this battle and not hit him with another move and still win just because he's going to take all that damage from being burnt. And Rocket Grunts will never use potions. I don't know why. Everybody else does. And I'm looking at you, Elite Four, Lance. Alright. Now, here's the moment I've been waiting for. Alright. Need to heal up real quick. Charmeleon's gonna do me no good. Mankey, this is your make or break moment. Will you shine or will you fall? I hope you don't fall, because I really like you, and I don't really have anything else in mind to replace you on the team with if you just wind up being a complete wash. Again, we just had this whole conversation about your criminal enterprise having some major holes. So I'm not that afraid of you or what you can do. Alright, Mankey is going to use Brick Break. Now, Rage as a base move doesn't really do a lot of damage. In fact, it won't do really any kind of damage until they get hit with it, and then their Rage builds. Problem is, in that case, I was just able to do enough damage that he wasn't going to be able to set up for another attack. Stomp, not too worried about, hopefully. You little asshole. Alright, Gyarados. Alright. Water Pulse should do the trick here, because if I remember, Rhyhorn is a ground and rock type. That seems to be a common pairing. The problem is it makes it overly weak to water type and grass type. Basically anything that rock type would be weak against, grass types or ground types are going to be, except for steel. Ground types really don't get bothered by steel too bad. In fact, steel's actually strong against ground types. With the Mega Punch. And see, Mega Punch isn't going to do too much, even if he just keeps using it, because Burn lowers your attack. Blade Slash of Death, welcome to the stream, and yes, I do know what ROM hacks are. I have played my share of them in my day. Love them. Love a good ROM hack. I've played some ones that have just been kind of cruddy, but I've played some really good ones. Possibly the best one I've ever played would either be Adventure Red, which follows the original manga run, or Ash Gray, which actually follows the original anime. I've never heard of that one. I might have to go check it out when we wrap up here. But yeah, like I love a good ROM hack. We have got the Sylph Scope, and I think I will actually extend this out just a little bit further. I was going to wrap it up just as soon as I beat Giovanni, but I think we are going to actually head back to Lavender Town and take on Gary. Alright, basement 4-1. If I can remember how to get out of here. There we go. Now I should just be able to run upstairs. And we are out. Da, 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 da. I would check out the game corner, but gambling's bad, kids. Don't do it. I'm going to go heal up, and then we're going to make a quick run back to Lavender Town. There's really nothing else I need to do in Celadon. I've got the badge. I've got the Sylph Scope. I don't plan on actually going through the Pokemon Tower right now, but I definitely plan on taking on Gary. And, of course, being the absolute, just anime dork that I was, fan of the original anime, and just having no creativity whatsoever, I named my rival Gary. Gonna run. It's quite enough of that. Now I should be able to swing over here and run across. Don't want to take on them. I'm probably going to do some grinding after the episode, but nobody wants to watch a 45-minute long grinding montage. I know I wouldn't. So we're just gonna get to the good part, and that being the part where I absolutely whip up on Gary. We hope to see you again. I seriously wonder if they get paid by the visit or if they just get a salary, because she always seems so eager to want to see me again. Alright. Alright, there he is, the original douchebag himself. Look at Gary. He looks all smug. He thinks he's all that. Let's show him real quick. Jolteon gained 604. Rival Gary's going to use Growlithe. Knew that's where Gyarados would come in handy here. Alright, so that's a complete push. Nothing's going to really happen out of that. Hit you with that Water Pulse. Throw you for a little bit of a loop there. And if I remember right, he'll have his starter, which is, by now, should be Wartortle. He'll have a Cubone and an Execute. And here we go with the Execute with the Reflect bit again. I've already done this once. And it looks like it's going to come out exactly the same way too. And down he goes. That's no big deal at all. I'm going to use Kadabra. I'm going to go with Gyarados. I guess he doesn't have. But I'm not too afraid of Kadabra, except when he does that. Should be able to hit him with a Water Pulse, and... Ha-ha! He's confused. Lucky. Please hit yourself, please hit yourself. Of course you wouldn't. Hit you with a Bite. Wartortle. That's what I got Jolteon. Sweet. Withdrawing ain't gonna do anything at this point. You're just wasting your time. And that's all she wrote. What? You stinker. I took it easy on you, too. No, you're just bad. God, such a douchebag. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. We managed to get through everything in Celadon City. We beat Erica. We got through with the Team Rocket event in the game corner. So I think I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm looking at trying to be back on sometime later tonight. I don't have a definite time yet, but it will be later tonight. Before I wrap up, I want to give a couple of shout-outs. The first is to my buddy Eagle Eye Gaming. If you haven't checked out his channel, go check it out. It's in my recommended channels list on my page. Go check him out. If you love horror games, if you love, just quirky indie games, he's your guy to go to. He's also doing a giveaway right now for a Red Dead Redemption RGB box. Basically, it's a light box that'll cycle through red, blue, and green. Go check it out. All the details on how to enter that drawing are on his channel. He's a great guy. Go check him out. If you like horror gaming, also check out Cinefuel and Script Era Gaming. Both of those are also on my recommended channels list as well. I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. If you like the video, if you like what you've seen, give the like and subscribe button some love. They need it. if you want to see more of my Pokemon streams, they're going to be on my channel. I actually have a playlist set up for them, and make sure to hit that bell as well. That way you know when I'm coming on to stream again. But like I said, I'm gonna wrap it up here. It's been a lot of fun. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye bye.